So, hello. Got all these bits fall in. Pull open this, pull open that, make sure this actually works. Okay, it does work. Because today, for sure, we are going to be getting through this samurai nonsense. Hi Dragon, how's it going? You know, I was tempted to try doing Final Fantasy IV today, but I was like, we're in the middle of this, so I feel like we should probably get through the samurai mystery of who killed Roger Magistrate from Save Point. Hi Sivia, how's it going? So to recap what we were doing, we met the producer? Well, we met the director and the producer. I think the producer was the lady. She was in here. She's a very fancy lady with the... I don't know what it's called. Just like a smoking stick. Finally back home. Where'd you go? Oh, did you watch Guardians? I have not even seen the first one, so I could not see the second one. I don't remember what we were doing here. We got the Steel Samurai card, so we can go talk to the... Wait, no, we were... The kid said that he already had 2 of these, so he wants an ultra rare one. What do you think about this card? You thinking about this? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card! Okay, I guess she does. I collect those, actually. I am 1 card away from a complete set. A complete set? Yeah, set of each card. Huh. Wait. That's it! That's the card I need! You don't know how long I've been waiting for it! Or looking for it. I don't want to watch it, though, because I don't really have any interest in superhero stuff, you know? I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am, I need that card. Whoa! Please, I beg you, trade with me! Hello, Sweepy, and yeah, I would also like to trade my Super Unlimited Edition. It was limited, and then they decided to just toss it out everywhere. It's the Special Thinker Clock. It's a very rare card, despite not being limited edition anymore. So I would like to trade it for you. With you. Let me trade you my ultra rare premium card. Trade me a, huh? Yes, it's a good deal. It's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. She's so serious. Please, can't you see she's desperate? What's everybody getting so excited about? Sure, I'll trade. I need that anyways. Really? Thanks. This is for you. The URP card, jeez. Yahoo! And there she goes. Yahoo! I'm gonna win. I'm doing good things make you feel great. Yeah, it does. I guess I could talk to the kid now. That was easy. Missing a B. What's the B? How many games away is fast travel? No, wait, darn it, that's the wrong one. Darn this game. No, that's also the wrong one. Why do I keep pressing the bottom one? What am I, a dumb? And then everyone figured out this is actually pre-recorded. They're just watching a pre-recorded thing. Employee area. Ah. Now see, you said missing a B and I put B at the end. Dressing room. He should be in here, I think. There he is. Here you go. See this card? Yeah, so wait! That's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need! Come on, give it to me, please! You gotta give it to me! Never seen him so eager. Right? Okay, how about a trade? You're on! I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. No. Not that kind of trade. I don't want cards. I want information. Huh? You sure? Fine by me. Here you go. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take a stand tomorrow. Hey, now I guess he'll talk to us. Steel Samurai. You like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool. Even though he uses a spear and is technically not a samurai, I guess. Judging by his looks, you have to look at his actions, but at his life. Being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't you? Oh, me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. So tell me what your favorite things about Steel Samurai is. His kind nature, his fighting skills, willpower, his acting. I think his fighting skills will probably get me the most points with this kid. But I don't actually know anything, so here you go, fighting skills. I think it's something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, wazam! Steel Samurai always wins, always. Check this out, it's my fan album. It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. Go to every live performance. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture of the samurai and lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera. Oh, very impressive. Newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. Just got it for my birthday. That was the name, wanna hear it? The Steel Samurai Path to Glory. Steel Samurai always wins, always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with digital camera. I got all the data home, so I can always make another one. Well, then I'm happy to accept. Thank you. He is totally flirting. The only way kids know how is with people always giving stuff to Mia. What a life. Even though she's dead. You were in the day of the incident, right? Yeah. You see anything unusual? Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for justice too. How does she know this? I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information out of him, yeah. What'd you see? Why is this a separate thing? He asked you something very important. What'd you see on the day of the incident? I got here the day around 2. I come through the woods to the back so the lady wouldn't see me. Got kinda lost though. I was there for maybe a half hour or so, and I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed a bad guy. He used his samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. Happened so fast. Went home after that. I see. Must have been hard for you. Man, you say this nice thing, it was so obvious you are speaking from the heart. Right, Mia? Yes? You can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. The director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Wait, the director has an alibi? The person it could have been was Will Powers. I should admit, it's kind of a shock. If you put his boy in the witness stand, your client would be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Let's leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal! Uh-oh, he heard everything. Oh no, gumshoe, why? This boy here is a key witness. He's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You gotta rendezvous with me down at the pretty. No, I ain't going. Why? Oh no. That didn't go so well. He stole my card, too. I guess it was a fair trade. You really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? Do I believe he's innocent? He doesn't seem like a bad guy. Actually, the sleeping pills leads me to believe that something's going on. Yes. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Plot twist, she ends up being the prosecutioner. She ends up fighting me. It's like, no, this guy's actually not innocent at all. Wow, once again, I was 2 inches away from the save data when I ended the stream, but I had to it last time, so. And Nami number 1. It's Will Powers. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. I always look like that. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. Not time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going to trial utterly defenseless. Yes, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, you should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked. You had to find something today, Phoenix. Is that or lose the trial? This is not going to be easy. Might be an understatement. I have no idea what's going to happen. It's like, who did it? Who's in the stupid outfit? And apparently stabbed a guy. Court is now in session for the Mr. Powers. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor, I guess. Very well, Edgeworth. Opening statement, please. Uninspected facts come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well, you may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if that producer is going to come out. Production calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Oh no, I don't want to deal with this guy. Yep, there he is. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make Steel Samurai, noob. ROFL. Salmonella. I'm a director. Television. Radio Global Studios, Day of the Murder. Also, sorry I don't do any voices. I keep doing the same voice, I think. I can't actually hear myself, so that would be part of the factor. Yes, Your Honor. Very well, please testify to the court about the events that day. Wow, she looks really irritated. How is innocent? You know what that means. Someone in the trailer that day did it. Right. Don't waste any time putting on the pressure. Unless there's another person that is not part of this thing yet. I was at the studios from... Wait. I was at the studio from 9 that morning. During the morning I was doing, an action scene run-through. Took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were meeting around till 4. During the meeting, pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. Huh. I think we have one thing on him. He said he didn't eat lunch, but there was lunch at the trailer. In your testimony, you were meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Let's see if we can press him on the food part. It's a very technical thing. I don't know if that really matters, but it might matter. I don't know. I don't say lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so we ended up skipping lunch. Hold it! So in the end, you didn't get to eat. Yeah, no steak at least. Can't you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix, yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? It's a little vague, actually. He said... Oh, just now you said steak, at least. So you ate something other than steak? Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to stay off starvation. I see. Is that all? I sure was onto something there. Anything I can... I guess I have to do contradictory again. Or it's contradictory, instead of it's vague. Mr. Manella! Huh? Oh, he is really nervous. When I went to the trailer, I saw something on the table. There were 2 plates on the table, the same kind of plates in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Murph. No, good call, Sweats. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat, after all. T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during our meeting. I wolfed it down then. Drool. mental image I will carry to me to my grave. Wait a second. He took a break at that meeting. That contradicts his testimony. Press on that one a bit more. It does? I mean, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. Oh, so if they had a break, then they obviously would have had to have gotten up. Yeah, none of one. Sweats. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? It's practically audible. Wait a second, maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Ooh, slam down. Wait a second, Meso, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you tell the court you ate a T-bone steak during break? Oops, ROFL. Well, what's this about? Guess I did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. I kind of expected to have to print something, but I guess not. They took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call the witness to testify to the court about the break. Very well. Mr. Manello, your testimony, please. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. Was this a bomb planted by Edgeworth? What does that mean? FWIW? Seriously, what does that mean? For... Wow in... I can't figure that one out. I'm not good at abbreviations. For what it's worth? I don't think I've ever seen that one before. Oh well. Yeah, for what it's worth, we took a break. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12. What? Not enough for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. LOL. Only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Steams. I don't think it'd be enough time for that, but that's just me. Cross-examination this, huh? I wanna know if he's gonna say something about base 12. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on the trailer table. Oh, right. The other one was, Divas. Sorry. Oh, is her name actually just Divas? Let's call her Diva, because D whatever is really weird. Diva's plate. The producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. I don't have time for someone to commit murder in Studio 1. Why is that? Wait, what? That was it? He didn't even respond. Hold it? I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through his meals pretty fast. Well, I was facing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. Even I have to take my time eating that kind of food. Well, Phoenix, testimony was too short to write anything useful information out of. He just proves able to get to Studio 1 in that time. Oh great, is that all? Do I have anything that goes against that? Let's see, it's happened at 2 p.m. But they'd also have to go back and get the outfit, right? Huh, how can I prove that he had enough time to do that? What time did you take this break? Actually, that's a good point. It was around 2:30 until 2:55. It's the time of death, so he could have gone to the Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. Guess it's possible time-wise. Would this be important? Objection? I don't know. This is probably gonna be a strike. Sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Darn it. Well, there's a hit. There's my first hit. Yeah, just because I don't know what to do here. So, not a perfect run. Sad days. But Edgeworth did something on this one. I am pretty lost on this. I think I pressed every statement. What are you doing this 50 minutes? Eating T-bone steak. There were 2 plates. Sorry, that was Divas. Like, why is that? And then it just goes on. Oh, objection, what? Okay, I guess there was no answer. My mistake was pointless because I was trying to push where there wasn't an answer. Your Honor! I did press every statement. Testimony of this point has made one fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. I think someone from the trailer went to Studio 1. Let me look at the map. It's not impossible for them to have gone there, but I don't know. The big thing is I don't see them going all the way to where the Steel Samurai outfit is and then taking that. But I don't know. This is a coin flip if there ever was one. Someone from the trailer went to Studio 1. As it stands, say no, it's impossible. Aha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break of the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked by the fallen Mr. Monkeyhead, or yeah, Mrs. Monkeyhead? Mr. Monkeyhead? At 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot head. Ergo, when people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's head. Severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey Edgeworth. But Edgeworth has a point. Somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Gave him a Sprite too. I can't believe I made a mistake, guys. I should have just pressed everything. I feel like I was on the right trail at least. There are several other people in Studio 2 the day of the murder. However, it's also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regard to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All his like is decisive evidence that he's the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor. Uh-oh. Prosecution is pleased to announce that we have decisive evidence, a witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when Steel Samurai skewered the victim. It's gonna be the kid. Order! I will have order. Court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Be sure to go in the slippy slides. Well, this is awkward, guys. What do we do now, Mia? Everyone in that trailer has an alibi. Sorry, Phoenix. Guess I was wrong. Mia! No! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what a hold do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trailer before. Not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in cross-examination. People in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. But there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone's in the courtroom thinks I did it. I think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you're innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. You. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. Fun for the kids. Let's do it. And Maya, who is apparently just giving her body up for the now. It's been like a whole day. Why doesn't Edworth have his own little cheer squad? Figured he would have at least one little partner, right? Like, Gumshoe would be pretty amusing. Prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, where the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with its cruel questioning. Nice to see Edward taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Hody Hackins to the stand. He's so short! Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Now he's too tall. Will the witness state his name and his grade in school? Witness! What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. Cody Atkins, 2nd grade. Get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. He's so bad. Witness, I mean, Cody. He's having trouble with his gentle thing. You were present, or you were at Global Studios at the day of the incident? You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps' beard over there? Just, Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer bearded gentlemen myself. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission, if that's possible. So you're saying you had bargained terms with the kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, wonder if you had that camera on the day of the murder. I'm gonna make note of it in the court record. Okay, thanks. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court what you saw the day of the incident. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. Found a map on the internet and went to studios that day. Went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going to the studio. I got kinda lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. Then I came out of the studio with Steel Samurai. Totally rocked, right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyways, I couldn't get to the studio, so I went home. He didn't have his camera? He just said he just had it all everywhere. So where was the camera? Kid's tougher than most adults we see, honestly. Not untrue. Hold it! Got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. I guess what happened next. Okay, so that doesn't apparently give me a path through the woods that they could use. Totally rocked right before my eyes. Came at the bad guy. Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move, not one bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro, what a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was. Oh. Now I'm sad. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying the camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have me all the time. Really? Use gentle words, but be firm.
Objection!
Yeah, objection, you just said. Just said you always have it. See, it seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Did not expect that face. What happened to his mouth? He's gonna eat the camera? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh. Was I putting on pressure too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. Kind of a new sort of camera. Is it new? I guess this was back in, like, 2000s. How do I explain that? I see. Anyways, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Objection! Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Wow. The slight sass from Phoenix. Tossing sass at Edgeworth. What? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? And he has a box, that's great. So you did have a camera, and did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well, please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. Steel Samurai goes for the bad guy, wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, Steel Samurai rules. Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Cross-examination. If I had to put 2 and 2 together, I would say a contradiction with this. Or not. Same as clearly faulty, Your Honor. But it is faulty! I guess that's my bad, but there's second thing. Second mistake. I guess I should press him first. Even though that's a clear contradiction. Watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course! You didn't turn away, not even once. No! Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. That guy attacked him first? Yeah! So the person was the bad guy. I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see, and what happened next? And the bad guy stopped moving. I feel like my other thing was a clear contradiction, but whatever. Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick, and a samurai punch, and a samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that. Still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Well, the murder weapon was a samurai spear, so press him a little harder. Cody? What? Something bothered me. Where you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Yeah, you missed the most important part. Objection! What is the meaning of this? The witnesses stated he saw quite clearly. Objection! You know as well as I do they being vague. Tell me what kind of murder uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some sort of Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. I feel like him, you know, he has this whole book full of him taking pictures of action scenes. I feel like him being glued to the action is not an excuse, but whatever. I can speak. Can you explain how you might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing. Because I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Ascertain the young boy's great fantasy of samurai, why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He couldn't watch it, he was watching something else. Show evidence. What else would he be watching? But at the same time, the body's in Studio 1, so he wouldn't be able to watch that. Huh. Contains a victory scene of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. Watching something else is wrong, I'm pretty sure. He couldn't watch it? Objection! Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe the witness he would murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai like on TV. The more he reeled the fight, the more he would be watched. Huh. Well, that didn't give me a hit, so no points, but... I don't know, what else would he be doing? He was watching something else, I guess? I don't know. Probably. Probably. Something else? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing this idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Oof. Come on, think of something. Think of something. Nothing. Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims. So I guess I have to... I guess they're just giving me all these things. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence. Is it the monkey head? I had Cody look away from the fight. The monkey head, I guess, is the only one that makes sense to me. It's like it fell down and distracted him. Proof? Can I do that again? Doesn't prove anything. Lost your nerve, have you? I don't... How do I have evidence of this? Wait, victory scene. Did the samurai lose? No, guess not. Guess I just keep shoving evidence in this guy's face. Maybe he's still learning how to use it, so he didn't turn it on? Like that? Oh, it's the camera. Reason I received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. Okay, so I guess it was he left the lens on. Wasn't entirely familiar with the operation. Aware of that too. What if the butler did it? I don't think there's a butler. But it was probably Colonel Mustard in Studio 1 with the candlestick again. It's always Colonel Mustard. That's why I hate playing that game. Because it's always Colonel Mustard, and I was always Colonel Mustard. I couldn't even look at somewhere else at a critical moment, because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You gotta think we're picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Cody was lying. Clearly. Smarter you realize he's going to stand there watching his hero. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. No, I was not Miss Peacock. I was always Colonel Mustard, because my cousin was always the girl. And it was always Colonel Mustard. I was always the bad guy for some reason. It's the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Mia means business. Your Honor, defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. But very well, Cody. Could you please tell us about your camera and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. No photo? Are you so sad? Yeah, you're right, Pops. Steel Samurai just escaped from the clutches of the villain. Held him a camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. That yep makes me suspect something did happen. Not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. I feel like that second part was also kind of weird. Steel Samurai just escaped from the clutches of the villain? You said he won. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you not notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely? He did have a broken foot. Hold it! Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. Couldn't figure it out. Tried to take a picture. I really tried. In this day and age, you got 3-year-olds being able to handle giant cameras, but, you know, lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. Hold it! When the lens opened, what'd you see? A person on the ground, and the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened, yep. That's all? Yeah, I told you, I didn't take a picture. That would have, once I got the lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Press him hard. He definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody, listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye? How did you know? Because you just told me. It's one of my powers. Super special lawyer power number 5. I can see through lies. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. What? You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? Okay, this is where the book comes into play. I'm gonna find a clear contradiction soon. Maybe something, dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Like, he always takes a picture of the victory. Objection! Cody! What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. Lawyer power number 6. Everything I say is actually really bad. Just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Although he gave it to the woman. Oh, right. What was it you told me then? Good every live performance. I always take a picture when a Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah! Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called The Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures from the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. Claims it's a perfect collection of every battle Steel Samurai has won. That is odd, Your Honor. Among these pictures of Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Which means the guy did lose. Somehow. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait. No way. Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. Well, the truth it is. Yeah, are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes. Pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to court what's going on here. What a twist. Steel Samurai didn't win. I think of only one reason, Your Honor. Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted the photos. And Steel Samurai lost? No, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. Never loses anyone, ever. Your Honor, the witnesses revealed everything with his words. The reason why he lied and told us he didn't take the picture. Same reason he erased his precious photos. It was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai would ever lose. But it's impossible we saw Steel Samurai lose. That's why he lied and said Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth, Cody. Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. I'm gonna cry. I think I'm gonna cry. Oh, he's crying. Dun, 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 this kid is crying and I feel really bad. Dun, 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 dun. That day you saw Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay, you're right. Steel Samurai fell down. He didn't move. What? There's a lot of, like, blackness inside that mouth of his. Order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently we have all made serious error. An error? What is this all about? Well, Hammer was the victim is pretty obvious. Steel Samurai was the victim, there was no victim. I think the Steel Samurai is the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai? That explains how he knew about the leg. He was like right there. Which means also the sleeping pills might have been him as well. He would have been with Will Powers. Saying the man in this costume is the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present in the action scene run through that morning, thus he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait, had Mr. Hammer gone through Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? The day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back in the guard station. So Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. Waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. He stuck in his dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Wow. Why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. Huh? I thought Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us, quick! Oh. No way, man, not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now! Oh, you're gonna make the guy cry. Here, this is it. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. Maybe there could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. Wait, Phoenix. Huh? What? Zippos. All the evidence we need to win this trial. Wait, what? Your Honor, may I see the photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. You can show him there's a glaring decisive inconsistency. The facts we know from that photo. Is there? Oh. I see it like right away. There's a 2. Honor, look at this. I see a gate. The number on that gate? The number? Ah yes, well it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Oh, Edward's like, oh no! But, that's impossible! What's this all about? Please explain so I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I really like the judge. He is pretty funny. The studio game, body was found here in Studio 1. However, what we see here in this photo taken at the time of the murder does not say 1 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. He's Studio 2, right? Take that! Here, at Studio 2. I see! That would explain 2 at the gate. I am very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The trailer is here, the path is blocked, no filming is done there. The trailer is there. After all, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now on the day a meeting is held, that very trailer, there's a break. I'm gonna slap this paper a couple times. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss Diva were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Path to the trailer was blocked, so we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Mr. Salmonella's testimony, let me remind the court, he said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1, yet in actuality the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones access to the scene of the crime in Studio 2. Wow. This took a massive turn. I was expecting it to be like, oh, Diva was actually not there at all or something. Or the director, whatever his name is, Salmonella? Salmonella? Scene of the crime, Studio 2. Person in security is Miss Oldbag stole the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. For some reason stole a steel samurai costume, then he went to Studio 2. Objection! This is madness! Jack Hammer is the victim! The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did it to cover the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. We have proof. Give me proof that victim Jack Hammer stole a costume. I do have proof. I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright? No, that they're so surprised suddenly. Much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. I'm getting second thoughts about this. Like that. Sleeping pills. This is it. Okay. I was on the right track. An empty medicine bottle? On the table in the employee area, so he put Will Powers to sleep. And stole the costume. They were sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? Bennett, Mr. Powers spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. I did think it was weird that it was on the table anyways, because if Powers was going to take pills on his own, it would be in his dressing room. Battle does raise suspicions, yes. There's no proof Mr. Hammer used it. I have an idea. Test Powers' blood, fingerprint the bottle, examine Hammer's body. Testing his blood wouldn't do anything. Fingerprint the bottle? An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprint should show up on this bottle. Okay. Now the court take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. Here you go. Hope my fingerprints aren't on it. That would be weird. Go suspend proceeding on the current trial for today. Wow. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. I was kind of hoping this would be the end. I think this would be the court, but I guess not. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why did Mr. Hammer steal Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your position on Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. Trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Okay, so we're nearing the end at least. Very well, court is adjourned. Also, I was gonna say this earlier and I completely forgot, but I do plan on doing another casual stream later tonight. Also, Sivia, I got to 95 shrines before the stream ended last time. That was a close one. So, be prepared for me to get 96 shrines pass you by. Unless you already did that. Hey, seriously. Not seriously about going home 3 times during the trial. Wow, Mia, thanks. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Huh. Maybe I should take a career in acting. Got to 99, ah. Now I gotta get 10 more. Sorry, pronounced you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Oh, of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. Promise we find a true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks, Stiff. Yeah, it's just a cowardly lie. To be continued. Back to detective work. October 19th, 3:27, Wright and Clue offices. Do we have Maya back yet? That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya! So what happened? Does her sister not have the power to talk to her at all? It's like, how do they talk about, you know, I want the body right now? Initial trial? What's that? New core system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. There's so many cases in the system they decided to speed the whole process up. One of the system trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, no time to waste. This is usually just a reformation of what we need to do, so let's go to the studio. Well, here's Wendy. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think her guard's down. Yeah? Bet we could even eat those donuts in the car station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Phew, she's alive! It's like, well, I guess I gotta convict her for murder now too, because Maya's definitely gonna eat those donuts. What do you think about the producer diva? Ah, the studio bigwigs love her. She always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. What about the director? No one really seems to like him. Ask about Salmonella, the director. Sal? He's a soft pushover. Does whatever Diva tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. Mr. Hammer. Oh, Mr. Hammer. Urgh. Hear what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it, calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really mad this time. It doesn't mean whippersnapper and poor Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so he can sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Well, he did it, so... Alright, let's go to employee area first. See what's around here. Guess they're not filming today either. They want to see them filming. Just one time. Trial will be over tomorrow. You can see them film later. I guess. Where you found the bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. Wonder if there are any other clues lying around. Yarth! No touching! Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean? I almost had a heart attack. So I guess I can be a little dramatic sometimes. Poses the actor in me. Dramatic indeed. Anyways, I'm here to examine the play on that table. Looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal, traces there for them. What do you think about this, gumshoe? The plate. You're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to breeding. I have the capabilities to make a accuracy... I don't know how to say that. Examination right here. This reacts to sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the test and solution on the plate changed color, alright. So there's sleeping pills on that plate. Looks like it. Alright, so 100% he did get slept. Investigation. How goes your investigation? Tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case that already have pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. Why? How was Edgeworth doing anyway? Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa, that actually sounds pretty mad. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? Whatever that empty bottle. Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jackhammer's prints on the bottle. That means... Yep, sounds like the one who put Power to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Cool. Alright, we'll see you later. Is there anything else I can examine here? I still kind of want to know what this is. It's just like a weird holster for cloth. You know, that's not weird at all. These are the employees' lunch area scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. T-bone steak on one of the plates, minus the steak. What's in here? I guess it's a drying rack, but for what? Like, what's the reason for that? He'll be fine, yeah. Doesn't look like there's anything interesting in here. I wonder if that guy ate all the snacks, though. Box of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Completely empty. I can feel Maya's eyes burning into the back of my neck. Meant to be like, what? No, there's nothing in there. Guess we'll go to Studio 2. Maybe we can find that producer. I don't think the director did it. He seems like kind of a weirdo. So, I don't think he's responsible. The day of the murder. Sarah put on the Steel Samurai costume. They left for me to go to Studio 2. I wonder if someone called him. Like the director or the producer? I don't think it was the director. Well, it happens. There are so many times where I will put my fingers like slightly to the left and just send a bunch of gibberish. Thankfully, my fingers are to the left, so I don't press enter. But, you know. Also, Corn Wizard, once again, I want to say good job on that art you did. Like, it was really good. Like, I know I said that on Twitter, but figured I should reaffirm it in voice. I thought it was really cool looking. Also, yeah, if you're tired, go to bed. You sleep, even though it's like 6. Hello? H-E-L-L-O? Why, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Like, this woman does not talk much, and I don't like it. Excuse me? Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder, and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Oh dear. It's like... If she refuses to talk and she's a suspect, I could probably just toss her in jail. As far as one's a killer, you don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My fake blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manella? If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. Oh dear. Should I go in the trailer? Is she gonna lock me in there? Is the director gonna be in here? This isn't cleaning up yesterday. Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. Did the director do it? Oh yeah, she also got that rare card. This bottle sticks out, but I'm not getting an examination thing. Where they had that meeting. There were documents and papers, cups scattered around. Anything in the trash? Oh, I did not know I could double press to do that. Did I do that? Huh, guess not. I guess I accidentally hit examine. They were designing a set to use for a Steel Samurai show. Some figurines still, what's that cost? I can't believe they spent that much money on sets. Doesn't seem like there's anything in here. This woman doesn't want to talk. Also, have to say, I don't like these things. These little flower things. Like, that is so dangerous. How do you even fix the flowers? You have to lean over this point. Oh, so pretty. Take good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Maybe they bent that one so they could get to the flowers. What about this? Incinerator, apparently they put this one in. It's already covered in soup. Okay, nothing changed. That's where Salmonella and Diva ate. And left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. Something wrong? I don't know, I'm getting this funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know? Well, I say the odd part is that there's no bones. Like, there's nothing in the trash can, so what'd they do with the bones? So can I not talk to this lady? Can I not... anything I can present to her? Maybe I can present the bone. She's not even looking. Okay, hey, you look. Why are you showing this to me, Nick? Someone has to look, otherwise they won't get any reaction. What about this? Alright, well you're boring. So I'm leaving. See, I can't even go to Studio 1 anymore, can I? Whoops, I went to the... I did it again! Why do I keep doing this? See, maybe she'll say something about this. Miss Holdback, what do you think about this? Think? I'm not in the mood for thinking, thank you very much. Steak plate? Miss Holdback, what do you think about this? Okay. Well, maybe I need to go talk to... Powers? Hey Will, how's it going? Mr. Wright, you did very well again today, thank you. You already thanked me, but you're welcome. Do you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. You stopped looking so vulnerable, too. Hey, WP! Only one day left. Let's make it count. Yeah. Well, there's not really anything I can do to help. Aha, I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, no laughing matter. Can we have Mia back? She at least gave me weird suggestions. Tell me more about Miss Diva. Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. Say that she's a genius. Genius? Doesn't seem like it. She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, no one dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we have nothing but hits. Global Studios on his knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Rumors about what? Know anything about Mr. Manella? I used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Diva's eyes. She brought Steel Samurai deal to him. Now everyone knows his name, Salmonella. I was pretty much at her beck and call, though. Harry just says jump, he asks how high and all that. Can't imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Well, I can imagine him beck and call, I can't imagine him jumping. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? Then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started this business. So he just stopped taking big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to the sequel to Samurai Summer. He's gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Diva came to Global. 5 years ago. Interesting. I think I'm starting to put some things together. He does not care about the sleeping pills that were used on him. Doesn't care about the steak either. It's like, what? What about this? Path to Glory? Have you seen this, Mr. Powers? What's that? I've never seen these Steel Samurais in my life. These are Steel Samurais that appear at live shows. Fanboy collected all these pictures himself. Seeing things like this really makes me think. It means so much to these kids, you know? That was sweet. Glad I do that. Samurai Summer 2 Electric Boogaloo. I could see that happening. Alright, but I have no idea where to go from here. Maybe... What do you have to say about any of this? Nothing. Oh, well, I guess I just need to keep walking around. Hey, Penny, how's it going? Oh, I already cleaned your dressing room. I guess WP won't use you anymore, so... What? What? Why? Oh, WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But, this week's the last episode of the Steel Samurai. What? No! Not the Steel Samurai! Also, he would still use the thing, he still works here. You're talking about Mr. Hammer, yes? Nathan Murray went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole Steel Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. Rumor? Yeah, Miss Diva, the producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt. You know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using a new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happening during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. That film set the way it was, too. The film set. The trailer part of the film, then? Interesting. Oh yeah, we're gonna ignore that and we're gonna talk about the last episode for a second. That was a shock, but nothing we done to save it now. Whoever really did, Mr. Camera also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No, no. Also, I think Globe Studio's gonna change programming. They're not gonna make the kids shows anymore. What? Why? It's Cartoon Network all over again. Except they went in the opposite direction. They went from making kids shows to making infant shows. I don't know. It's sad, but what Global Studios has decided. Studio policy? Why aren't they going to make more kids shows anymore? Studio bigwigs don't want Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want quiet, you understand? How can they do that? Kids who love the Steel Samurai. Like that one kid, Cody. Not a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. The program just ends, they'll get heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. Here, take a look at this. Path to Glory? Take that! And this. I'm gonna collect all these photographs. Kids love the Steel Samurai. The show wouldn't be canceled just for some adults can save face. I think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay, well, what can I do? Well, for starters, tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Good thing I always go in order. Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago someone died. It was Hammer's fault. Someone died. Oh jeez. It was an accident, of course. Anyway, producer, Miss Diva, made to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Hammer. Think I'm starting to piece this together. Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what happened to his career if word got out. I see. You know, who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studio back then, you know. Thanks, we'll try asking her. Alright. Off to Miss Oldbag then. What? You're still slinking around? I think this place is so much, why don't you take over for me? This old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing this darnest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Globe Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth. Should keep a safe distance. She might go rabid. Also, I accidentally pressed examine. 5 years ago. What do you know? I want to ask about 5 years ago. Who told you to hear that from? What? Nicholas! Nicholas? Wait. Penny Nichols? That's her name? That's such a dumb name. If I had a dime for every penny nickel. Oh, right. You heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Why is her name Penny Nickel? It's such a dumb name, I'm sorry. There is someone that recently departed to less, so what you think, is this fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. Claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume, you expect me to leave that rubbish? You have some kind of proof. Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume, I have proof. Proof that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Take that! Here's my proof. What? What's this little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills, with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure Mr. Old Hammer had sleepless nights. The steak. Well, yes, so here's the plate they used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. You're gonna cry. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Okay, you win. I'll talk. Oh. Old Bag's lament is now playing in the background. Tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. This Old Bag. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. Wentworth, a paparazzi, took a photo of it. That photo, well, caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Diva. She has ties to the Mafia! Oh no. Am I gonna get shot? She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. You have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. It's Old Bag. Hold on 1 minute. Poor Miss Old Bag. Here, take this. Photograph? Oh, jeez. I knew those things were dangerous. So that's why that one's bent. You got young Diva there. And I think that's Hammer in the background. Don't know who's dead. That guy's definitely dead. So just, stands to reason, don't put these around your flowers. It's not a good idea. This is the picture. Is this the trailer of Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight a bad guy on top of those stairs here. He pushed the other actor. The man fell into the flower box fence. How did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel like talking about it. I understand. Thanks, Old Bag. And now this will probably get that woman to react to something. Kinda goes with the theme of, showing the enemy our full hand. But there has to be something that'll make her actually react. Although I might get shot. Let's see, let's talk first. Nope. I was expecting 5 years ago. Here, look at this. Not even looking. Where? Where did you get that? Well... Time to show them our decisive evidence! Old Bag? It's the security lady, Miss Old Bag, Nick. Right, anyway. Miss Diva, you hold this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. The what? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. The conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. She's gonna stab me. Feeling like I'm gonna get shot. She's gonna pull out a gun. That cigar thing is gonna be a gun. Well then, what is it you wanted to talk about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Diva? You were there! You were using that accident! You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kid shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now? That's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from right place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. You were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me? What is this all about? Keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That's what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. Sure, he at least said it was an accident. Well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo in the studio. She rushed it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter needs is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now. What? This is valuable evidence that we showed. Boys. Yep. Okay. Who are they? Also, where'd they come from? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? Trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should Diva care about it at all? I'm sure you have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Am I gonna get shot? Hold it right there! Oh, Gumshoe to the rescue. I heard everything, pal. Why is he always hiding behind this trailer? That's the second time. Like, fool me once, shame on you, but fool me twice. No dice. I heard everything, pal. Diva, you're coming down to the printing with me now. Never mind these 4 guys standing behind you that look really intimidating, but also oddly shiny. Huh. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Well, I almost got shot. Thank you, Gumshoe. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. You've done it twice now, so, good on you. Detective Gumshoe, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just, I wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, looks like we're not getting erased. It's at the bottom. Diva. To be continued. Wow. A lot of things happened. I almost got erased. From existence. October 20th, 10 a.m., District Court, number 4. Right in here. You can tell that Mia is not in the scene because of reasons. Like 40 pixels of reasons. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. Hope the prosecution and defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented to us a new theory of this case. The name of the scene of crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will come clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. It's all he's worth. You missed Gumshoe saving us. He saved us from being erased. The prosecution calls Miss Diva to the stand. Miss Diva is producer and president of Studio 2 of that trailer that day. Please don't smoke in court, or the witness state her name and occupation. Diva. I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in trailer Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Diva. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. I think I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her. With her pants down. Lewd. Phoenix lewd, right? So to speak. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks here at the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. There's something there. Question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van in Studio 2. I had him take me in that. Thought it might be risky to walk, but with that monkey's head toppling over. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. Cross-examination. I should press everything here, I think. There's something there, but I'm not sure what. Hold it! By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? You should know this by now, Phoenix. Oh dear. It's like you've been dealing with that for 2 days now. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk about more about that. Objection! The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said about you, Mr. Edgeworth. Please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. Well, he's not going to defend her again. There was rehearsal afterwards, so we went to... Wasn't the rehearsal before? When exactly was that? I've forgotten. No. Meaning at 4, the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you do is state the obvious, Edgeworth. So I had Sal take me. Hold on, you had Sal take you? What does that mean? We already answered that. As I just said, I had Sal take me in Studio 2 van. Oh, alright. 15-minute break in the meeting. Slam! What were you doing that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. See ya, Sivia. We'll probably be done by the time you get that. Yeah, right. Oh, oops, sorry. The 15-minute break. I ate T-bone steaks at the table in front of the trailer. Hold it! Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. Even the murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. It's some evidence that she didn't eat the steak. I wish she'd say a little more. Alright, I think I got this. Objection! There's no bones on that plate. Aha, as I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What is this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate that I just pulled out of nowhere. It was on the table in the employee room. A large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you that it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Diva and Miss Manella ate the table outside the trailer. There was no bones on that plate. There were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. She's like, oh jeez. Well, Miss Diva? Tell me, how can one person eat T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate a boneless steak, you didn't eat the steak? You didn't eat any steak during that break. Took your steak and threw it somewhere, like the incinerator. What was Miss Diva doing during her break? Is it obvious, Your Honor? She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order! Are you saying... Yes, Your Honor? Miss Diva left the trailer to eat her steak. She ran to the Steel Samurai, and then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? Objection. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as the rest. Very well. Let's have a battle of wits, you and I. Sure. Any day, Diva. Good luck, Nick. Not gonna help? Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? I think you could. I have an idea about what you could. Objection! Well, maybe it's not impossible, but... Silence. I'm speaking. Oof. The victim was stabbed in the chest from the front, yes? I believe this would indicate the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Now, Steel Samurai costume was quite light and mobile. Compared to the victim, I am weaker and slower. I couldn't possibly win such a fight. Not to mention, there is proof that I did not have the spear. Photograph Steel Samurai shows the victim himself was holding it. Or did you mean to suggest that I could have wrestled it away from him? Yeah, take that, right? I totally do that. I totally did that. Nick, look at the data we have in the Samurai Spear and court record. And there's something there that gets to you. Something odd about the Samurai Spear. Also, why are you looking at my computer? Wait. Sorry, Your Honor. I'd like to take back my previous claim. Wait, what? Why? Why did I take back my claim? I was on the right track, wasn't I? Meaning, Samurai Spear was not the murder weapon. I guess I'll take that as a thing, even though it... Whatever. 3 points. Also, welcome back, Sivia. The spear was found laying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. Proof Samurai Spear was not used as the murder weapon. I can? Like, I would say the duct tape, maybe. Take that? Is there my proof? The so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon! Not so fast! Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through. Someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady, she fixed it with duct tape. So if it was in his body, then it would have broken off. Someone stabbed a man who's wearing a thick costume with this, through the chest. Order, order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you aware of what you're saying? If the Samurai Spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? I can tell you. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? Yes. Very well, let's see what this murder weapon is then. Be this. Look at this photo. Every time it makes me laugh. Oh, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended, and I'll kick all of you out. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. It's an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. I don't know where this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. You still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying... Yes. What happened 5 years ago happened again. Wow. Has happened again. And she's like, whoa, I didn't even think about that. Mr. Wright, continue. It was 2:30 on the day of the murder. Miss Diva meets outside Jack Hammer's Studio 2 trailer, then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Hammer himself had done 5 years ago. Whether she did it on purpose or accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died the same way he caused another man to die. 5 years ago! Like, what? What is going on? Ironic, isn't it? She's sweating, too. Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you in my script writing staff. You deny what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died in the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found in Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate costume, no less. Are you then claiming I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting of the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed outside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She couldn't deal it. I would say the van, right? She just said that, so she had another way? What if she had another way today, other than her own hands? For instance. Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. You show us how she carried the body. The van. So we just got that. Miss Diva, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. Use the van to carry the body from Studio 1. And before everyone else got there, you put the body into magistrate costume. Objection! Hold on, Wright. Don't forget it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator?
We, Akatsuki, will deliver judgment.
Hi, Reborn, how's it going? Also, was he a conspirator? I don't know. Like, I would say she could do that on her own, but at the very least, I would say, it's like I don't feel like he had a hand in it at the same time. But he would do anything she wanted, so. Yeah, I guess. How do you be placed in the van and put into the costume? There's no way Miss Diva could have done it alone. And don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Diva, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose, you win. It was fun. I win? I win? Did she just admit it? Like, straight up? So, what happens next? Huh? Don't question mark me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. So you mean... Diva, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer. Just a calm puff. Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did, Mr. Wright? You just engaged in a battle of wits, and the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? So she didn't admit it flat out, she just admitted that there was a possibility she did it. Of course, as the witness says, certainly it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, came here as a witness today. If you have no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Testify again. I'd like to testify again. Again? Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before, the truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said there all to say. What would happen if I said it again? Ask the same question to get the same answers. A waste of time. Darn. Darn. Far only to fail. Seems there are no further questions. To end the cross-examination of the witness, Mr. Diva. Objection! Wait, what? Why is he objecting? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I just want to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. I see. Very well. Objection! I came up with a question. I request that the witness testify again. You're the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? What is he doing? I don't see we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes, Mr. Edgeworth. I too see little point in making Miss Diva repeat herself. Exactly what you wanted to testify about. Well, yes, indeed, yet verily I say. Ergo, I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. Concerning this matter, I had Edgeworth. Who knows? Isn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that. That's a good point. What is going on with Edgeworth here? So is he having a change of heart? He's like, well, I know she's guilty. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. The Powers showed up. Security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be let out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. And I went home. No issues raised to this testimony. Wait, cross-examination, real close. On the spot, she's sort of falter. Right. I'm gonna press everything. What time was that? You would meet at 5 at the rehearsal, so I had to say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Menral arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing my bodies full of costume, mind you. Press harder. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put the hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help. Oh, what did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies in costumes? Try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Boy. Your testimony. I was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember? Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm? Certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Press a little harder. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murder weapon, or a murder body, and one person is missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with defense on this one. Well, Miss Diva, logically speaking, perhaps, but no one in there thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, that a steel samurai costume power doesn't really stand out. Doctor left on the bus when shooting at a location. No one noticed he was missing. More powers. What was everyone else doing at the time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. But there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silence, dead silence. Silence. Like, there's gotta be something here, right? Why does Scary Lady think Powers had done it? She said it was because she saw him go towards the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai. Press harder. The detective rests Mr. Powers' basic security lady's word. Perhaps not. She seemed to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard this all after the fact. She's not known for exhibiting best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. Don't think there's anything there I can use. You asked to be left out? Yes, seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. You can tell. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we're in the meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Professionals help convince everybody. Back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. I gave her the script though. Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't be if I have them stolen. No, I guess not. Press harder. Wait a second, I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? That's actually a good point. I'm under the impression that we won't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? That's a contradiction. Objection! Objection! Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Edgeworth. Think. Miss Diva said she didn't bring a script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1. Edgeworth and I are on the same page this time. Mr. Edgeworth. What you just said is a reasonable explanation. Hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Yeah, thanks, Edgeworth. What do you think you're changing your career chances to defense? Just bows. I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Diva, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. You're the ultimate tag team, Phoenix and Edgeworth. Fanfics are coming true! So the persification is cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, witness will change your testimony to reflect this statement. The Hammer was injured and couldn't do any scenes. But Hammer wasn't injured. How'd you know that about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal, the director. Okay, so that's gonna be the picture, I guess? There we go. You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Just like my Japanese animes. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in the photo, but that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? Only one person was injured during the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right, he must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Diva? You saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. When was he doing this? Well, it would be after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. The tag team is perfect. You met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. Why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who would be injured that morning. Order! I will have order. Witness! Can you refute this claim? Yes, you sneak out of this one, Diva. Very well, I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen hard in time, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. She would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? There's a reason it's unclear to this court. Well, she is part of the Mafia. Like, an evil face kind of goes hand in hand with that. But can you prove she had a motive? I think I know what her motive was. Alright, I have proof and I'll show it to you. Says, of course, the evidence he's motive in this thing, whatever. Take that! Welcome to the Mafia, how evil are ya? Well, whenever I smile, children cry. That's pretty evil. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Diva? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer, at the height of his fame, Diva's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up to this trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. No talk on like who died. Hardly enough, the accident participated in Hammer's fall, his fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, Diva, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. This tag team is awesome. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, and yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if Mr. Hammer would kill Diva and not the other way around. What motive would Miss Diva have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I'd have no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me, and I never got rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Alright, please explain Mrs. motive for the murder. I don't think she had motive. I think he had motive. What hurt me, Mr. Hammer, all along, pulls off his face. It's like, yeah, I'm the evil magistrate. Sorry about that. I'm the evil mafia magistrate. Sorry. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Diva did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Diva. What? What? Okay, I was right. I'm glad I was right, because I got the Steel Samurai music going on. I was like 50-50 on that one. Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Power's sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into this room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to full security, letting him think it was Powers. Then Jack Hammer, I had to say Jack Hammer the entire time, made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Diva, who had cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Oh no! There goes the smoke. I hope she put it out, otherwise we're gonna have a fire. So, you did do it, didn't you? Wow, now she doesn't look evil at all. She's just like, yes, I did it. I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late! Ah, Miss Eva! What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Miss Eva, please try to come calm. No, how could this... It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Menyo! Menyo! Don't touch him! Miss Diva, no! Was it... It's like her husband or something? Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. I mean, she could say, like, yeah, this was self-defense. He was coming to kill me, but at the same time, she was controlling him for something else. Mr. Edgeworth, where's Diva? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm as collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Here you have brought about yet another miracle. Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. Court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. Wow, look at that. He's so nervous looking. Even from behind. That's all. Course adjourned. Wow, I guess Edgeworth had a change of heart by fighting me. I don't know why. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. Glad you're okay. Yeah, but it's sad. I know that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Diva. I think they tried to frame me for the murder. Makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? I don't know, like, why did he want to blame this guy? It's like, my first thought is maybe he wanted to be the Steel Samurai. But I don't know how, like, what evidence proves that? This, maybe? Should I save state? Like, I don't really know. Sivia, what's the answer? See, let me look at the again. Revive Steel Samurai is 1. Is it the... Okay, I figured it was, but I wasn't sure. This is what I think. Mr. Aaron wanted to put all the blame on you because... Take that! Because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai. Mr. Aaron was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in the kids show. And as a villain to boot. Kids loved the Steel Samurai, so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him anytime. You're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's over. So am I, so am I. Congratulations, WP! Yeah, thanks to you I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. Can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Oh no, we gotta tell him the news. Is something wrong? No, of course not. It's just Nick Edgeworth. Oh jeez, he looks really mad. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. Don't waste any time in gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Diva would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Sniff. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. He is? That's awesome. I hope he isn't actually lying. I hope he actually is a fan of Steel Samurai. Right. I must say I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. So they knew each other? However, in retrospect it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Oh, fanfiction. Yes, unease and uncertainty. But that's kind of necessary. They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. See you later. Mr. Wright, is this guy your friend? What? Friends? As if. They're rivals, right, Nick? Like my Japanese animes. With the evil magistrate. Oh, well, bad timing. I feel like I'm missing something. Come on, Nick, tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? I want to know too. What's going on here? So the curtain closed. Oh, okay, we're just gonna leave with that cliffhanger. Quite a stir by really accident 5 years ago. It's talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Alright, so we can still get the Steel Samurai. That's not a Steel Samurai. This is it. This is the new show. Starts today. You're gonna watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You had to buy trading cards too, okay? I trade with Cody and that assistant. I was gonna stop it right after this, to be honest, because I was gonna go eat and then I was gonna start a casual stream. But I have to separate them. But shouldn't we start the intro with, like, the first thing? Oh well, I guess I can do it. Doesn't matter. It'll be a cool little spoiler, I guess. They really show his FaceTime. I don't know. I don't think the world's ready for the real Will Powers. Yeah, not until they make X-Men the musical. So I can't believe I got 3 marks on that one. Blech. My natural talent has fallen. Wait, turnabout goodbyes. It's the end? There are only 4 things, and I swear if there's another clock in here, if the clock is involved in the murder again, I'm gonna be upset. Alright, turnabout goodbyes, we'll start this, and then I will probably finish the stream, get something to snack on, and then, you know, it's been what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. This is a boat? Can't imagine how I've suffered. You suffered? And now, the perfect opportunity presents itself. Uh-oh. At last, I shall have my revenge. Uh-oh. What? Merry Christmas. Oh. Well, Christmas stream, I guess. Wait, what? Edgeworth? What? But he just had that moment where he was feelings. Now what? You know there's any good waterfalls around here? Waters are falling from my face. It's very sad now. Edgeworth finally had that team up moment. And now the tag team is ruined. Because he's a murderer. Probably. Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. Need to brave the elements to be forged anew under rising spirit waters. Okay. Any falls per se. Let's see, can I save here? Yes, I can. So that is going to be the end of the stream. It's like we will pick up from there, but wow! You know, cliffhanger, Edgeworth is apparently now a murderer. That's gonna be interesting. I'm sure Phoenix is gonna defend him. His Christmas present was a swift end. Yeah, thank you for joining me, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a very interesting thing. And Sivia, I did eat today. I'm just eating dinner now. Or at least going to. And then I'm going to start a casual stream where I'm going to beat you at Zelda. Hopefully. Probably. Kind of. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you enjoyed it. Lunar love and all that. And I'll see you later.